When using the elbow escape, one clever transition my opponent can look to make is a transition to a modified mount, or technical mount as it's often referred to. So this time, my opponent takes the full mount. I win my upper body position, but as I start my move for inside knee position, my opponent makes the transition to this modified mount or technical mount. Now, this can be a tricky position because with a strong back heel, my opponent's heel is very close to my hip, not a lot of room for inside position, and she has a wedge with her second knee behind my back. Now, what I really want to avoid doing is bringing this elbow across. Now, there's back exposure. My opponent could do all sorts of arm wraps and such, and we don't need to find ourselves in positions like that, so we just keep our elbow at the hip. Now from here, we're going to bring our elbow tight to our hip and look to work for a grip on the ankle. From this position, not only can I not do it, but it's often unsafe to do, because if I start looking for the ankle here, now my elbow starts to open up and my opponent can start walking the arm. So instead, we keep our elbow tight and we look to bridge over our left shoulder. As we bridge, we bring our hand underneath us and we thumb post at the ankle. Now from here, we have several choices. The first one, we look to trap the ankle, we beat the cross ribs, and we move to half guard just like we would in a traditional elbow escape. So, take a look at that from a different angle. I win the upper body, and as I start my elbow escape, my opponent transitions to a modified mount. I keep my elbow tight, I start to bridge, and I bring my hand to the ankle with my elbow closed. Now I bring my hips back, raise the ankle, and I win half guard. I can also transition to Ashigarami from here. As she transitions, I bridge, and now from here, as I bring the hips back, I win inside knee position on the opposite side. I connect heel to knee, and now I have an Ashigarami. Once again, I start my escape. My opponent transitions to this technical mount. We bridge, we get our hand underneath us, and we trap the ankle. Now, keeping the ankle in place while moving our hips back, we can now, because all the weight's on one side, begin to raise the ankle. From here, we win inside knee position on the far knee, and transition nicely to an Ashigarami, and we're ready to attack.